All right, YouTube, we're back, and it's your boy, Mad Stacker. This time, we're headed south of the border. Stick around. All right, guys, so if you've been following along my journey, you've seen me try to get some bullion from all the major sovereign-backed mints around the world. And if I'm not missing any, I think I've covered just about most of them. I've got a couple more here to open, and then I think I will have rounded it out, at least for the stuff that I'd like to start to stack tubes of moving forward and building on my stack. But this is one that I kind of been watching for a while now. I've actually got some notifications set up on a couple different websites for the 2020 coin of this particular coin, but I have not seen that they've released it as of yet. I know Silver Husky is keeping an eye out for that one as well. So here we are, guys. We're going to go ahead and get into this. I actually did buy this one on eBay. And the reason I bought it on eBay is because I hadn't seen it really anywhere else. And I was still doing a lot of my shopping on eBay at this time. This was actually on July 19th, 2020. And I want to make sure this isn't one of those weird ones. If you guys saw that video where it was a mess, I don't want to get stuck like that again. So this was July 19th, 2020. Spot was 1935. I think we can get in there for sure. There we go. See? That works. Alright, let's get in there. So if you didn't guess when I said we're headed south of the border, I was referring to the Libertad. Now, this particular year is 1985, and I thought it was a good price on it because of the year. And then, of course, like I told you time and time again, I always buy a coin and then research it later. I did find out that 1985 was the year that was the highest mintage to date. But man, that sure is pretty. Un onza plata pura, 1985, Mexico. Ley 999. Es la ley. It's the law. Estados Unidos Mexicanos. Man, what a beautiful coin. Oh, it's very much like the US coin. You have to flip it this way. See? We get to learn together. Canadian coins flip like this. US and Mexico coins flip like that. Alright, let's talk about the coin. 1985, the mintage was 2,017,000. The highest to date that they've ever made. They do gold and silver, and they have sizes that range from 1/20th of an ounce all the way up to 5 ounces. So the obverse is the winged victory. It's the full length of the Angel of Independence. She is carrying there in her right hand up here. That is a crown wreath. And in her left hand is a like a handful of broken chains, and those are meant to symbolize the broken chains of colonialism. Man, that's a good looking coin. So the reverse is the national seal of Mexico, the coat of arms, if you will, and that's got the eagle fighting the serpent on a cactus. Now, in doing some research on this coin, I did get two different stories about the reverse. One said that this was to symbolize them basically breaking free their independence from Spain. The eagle fighting the serpent was basically them breaking free from Spanish control when they finally got their independence. And then on another place I read that it's tied into the Aztecs, and there's a legend that says the Aztec god, and I don't want to try to pronounce it, but I'll go ahead and give it a shot. It's Huitzilopochtli. I probably butchered that, but there's a lot of Z's and a lot of I's. But anyways, that Aztec god, basically the legend has it that they told the Aztec people, when you see the eagle perched upon the cactus with a serpent in its mouth, that's where they knew to build the city. So, a couple different stories. They weren't on the same. They weren't coming from the same source. So maybe they're both true. Maybe neither one are true. I'm not sure. So this was made at the Mexico Mint, which is backed by the Central Banco de Mexico, and that is very much like the Royal Mint. It's one of the oldest mints. It was established in 1535, so it's been around for a really long time. So that is a really cool design. I really like this coin, and I knew I was gonna like it because obviously I'd seen pictures of it, but the pictures I saw didn't really do it as much justice. It's got some luster to it for a 1985 coin, and it fits in that. Although it's off-centered. You see that? They made this thing off-centered. It's got some room on this side, but it's up against the edge on this side, but it's not shaking in there. I may switch it out at some point. Who knows? So what do you guys think about the Libertad? Do you have any of these in your stack? Is this something that you think is a good move for a stacker? This is more for me. This is the kind of stuff I want to stack more so than collect. Just the sovereign, and then of course for pure weight, constitutional. And I've been looking a lot into Canadian constitutional as well, and I think at some point I may even start to hunt some of that stuff down. Once I get, through these beginning phases of getting all the cool little stuff I want, and then just kind of get tied down to some goals, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I love watching, like Fish, the Inefficient Stacker, and Florida Stacker, and some of those guys in Yankee Stacking, as they have one tube of something or one plan set aside. Expat Stackers doing a 100-piece gold challenge, and I saw Fish do that. I like seeing people work through those, and I'll come up with some of those for my stack as well. I'm really looking forward to doing that. So would love to hear your comments and thoughts on this coin, guys. I think it's a beautiful coin. I'm going to put this in my stack, and once it goes in my stack, it never goes back. So this brings me to 161.2599 ounces, and my average is 22.16 an ounce. Good looking coin. Let me show y'all what I paid for this one. I got this on eBay for $34 and free shipping. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal on a 1985 coin that's in that good a condition, even if that was the highest mint year. So thanks for hanging out today, guys. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. If you don't like what you saw, please hit the dislike button. The key is to hit one of those buttons. And I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. I am getting some views from non-subscribers, so I would love for you guys to stick around and hang out and hit that notification bell so you can join me on my journey. Feel free to go back and start from the beginning if you like. I've got a lot of good stuff so far, and it's kind of cool to see the story fold out in chronological order. So if you're just getting started stacking, hopefully I've inspired you to look into the Libertads and maybe add some of those to your stack. The point is to find what you like and keep putting it in there. The stacking is the part that matters, not really what it is. For me, it's you want to enjoy it, but if you can get something it's better to have something than nothing. So start where you can, even if it's a gram at a time. Just get it done. And if you are completely new to this community, let me tell you, you have found the best community by far that is on YouTube. So we want to invite you to come on in. Please stick around, and don't worry, you will fit in just fine because we are all mad here.